I want to thank Chairman Takano as well as Ranking Member Rowe for the opportunity to testify in each of you on the panel. Taking care of our country's veterans is one of the most important things we can do as members of Congress, and we say that all the time, and I think for the most part we attempt to. But sometimes we miss things. Our servicemen and women give their all in the name of our nation, and it's the obligation of Congress and our nation to give the same dedication to providing the highest quality of care for when our heroes return home. Many members of the armed forces endured unthinkable hardship in captivity as prisoners of war. While we will never forget those who did not return home, there are those who do come back, thank God. For those that do, they deserve the highest priority of care at the VA. Therefore, I introduced the POW Priority Care Act, which would move POWs to the front of the line, giving them Priority 1 level VA care. Under current VA care provisions, POW veterans are not among the top tier of care for the VA. Instead, POW veterans are in the third priority care group, often placing them at a disadvantage in health care options. The priority system classification determines eligibility for health care services at the VA. Factors determining priority assignment include time and place of service, income level, and service-connected disability. The POW Priority Care Act would elevate POWs from Priority Group 3 to Priority Group 1 in terms of health care needs. By having Priority 1 status, POWs will have greater access to health care options at the VA. We can all agree, I'm sure, that veterans and prisoners of war should not have to struggle to get the proper health care and medical services that fits their needs and is available. I want to thank Representative Krishnamurthy, Guthrie, and Rush for joining me in introducing this bipartisan legislation. The legislation is supported by the AMVETS, the POW-MIA Families Organization, and we're continuing to gain support from other organizations. Prisoners of war have not only answered the call of duty, but they endured unthinkable hardship and made unquestioned sacrifice in service to our nation. I thank you for this opportunity. I urge the committee to mark up H.R. 3527 so that it can advance to the floor of the House for a vote. And I yield back.